So the question is, if he said that he was part of a group of whisperers, how many of those groups actually exist?
Doesn't matter, does it? As long as we've got like, because they're not offensive. They're the pacifists of this game, let's say.
Yeah, but it's the difference between having one crazy person do something that kind of works versus a whole group of people that actually have it work.
Look at him. Here's Johnny.
I've got him.
It's actually a bit closer to Halloween, I think, with the what's his name? Shatner mask.
Yeah.
Just the
maybe
stretched
it's somebody
out
that
skin.
obsesses over him then.
Hmm?
I really want to know which film it is that's in.
Hang on. We're almost there.
Yeah, handsome handyman said it. This guy is a bit strange.
The guy in the wheelchair. Damn.
Whoa! You're a terrible shot.
Violet, Lewis, they came back.
Look, you live out there alone, right? You could stay with us.
Also, do you really need to wear the skin mask?
Not ready.
I am a lone wolf. Oh. Oh, bye then.
I think I'd rather stay with him.
Really?
Yeah.
With no medicine?
No, that's not what I said. I get the medicine and go back.
What, and actually just leave the school outright?
Keep
Whoa. That's weird. Press and hold the PlayStation
We'll
button?
be inside soon. Rest now.
Yeah, it's got full battery. I don't know why it disconnected.
Ooh, vibrate. I didn't do anything.
Mm-hmm.
Shit. Is he...
He's alive. He was shot. He's got a fever.
Come on, let's get him inside.
I can't.
Yeah, big, strong, manly
She's
hands.
not had any sleep.
Oh yeah, he's got shot again.
Yeah, we got shot in the arm.
Yeah.
It's okay, buddy. I got you.
I like how he got shot in the arm, and yet he can still lift someone. That is not like.
Depends on where the weight's going. It was his left arm, so it'd be
That's
using
it.
most of his, he'd be holding most of the weight in his right.
You still use your other arm, though.
I know,
Like,
I know.
that's not realistic. at
I'm
all.
just trying to explain.
Explain something that isn't realistic.
Yeah. Well, have you ever been shot in the arm?
Funnily, no.
I know, so how would you know whether you'd be able to lift something or not?
I get a dead arm when I have a fucking injection, let alone bloody
Let me
getting
see.
shot.
Yeah, you are pretty weak.
I have what I need upstairs. Come on.
She's nice. I like Ruby.
Mm-hmm.
We got the shrapnel out of him. We? It's a long story.
I don't like it when people say it's a long story when you clearly don't have anywhere else to go.
Yeah.
And nothing else is
He's
happening
running
right
fever.
now.
Body's trying to fight infection, poor little
And
guy.
it's important.
Ruby and Lewis will take care of him. You come with
Infection
me.
in that
We
short
can
amount
talk
of
in the
time.
office.
No.
Clem, shh. You just try to rest, okay? We're gonna fix you right up. Clem.
And this is where they kill him.
Nah, I think that would be a
AJ,
bit much
listen
even
to
for them.
Ruby, okay? She'll look after you.
Ruby, Ruby, Ruby,
What
Ruby,
do we do when we're
Ruby.
scared? When fear starts
We
to get
tell
the
it to
upper hand,
fuck off.
We push.
through it.
Yeah.
Don't let it take over.
Don't let the existential
good
dread
now.
set in. Don't let it set in. Vacuum the rug.
I didn't want to say either of the other options.
Yeah.
Clementine,
Weak,
please.
didn't they?
We need
Mhm.
to talk.
I mean, if your first response to being angry and scared and everything is just to breathe, it's kind of like, well, I'm doing that anyway.
I
And
saw
not
they had
always
you pinned
appropriate
and
for
I...
the situation.
Mhm.
Shit, I got so crazy.
Being upset though, you can do that.
When I heard
Mhm.
you call for help, I didn't even think.
Well, it's good to know that
I just let
we
go
made
of
a
the
decision that
arrow.
mattered.
I wasn't even sure if I'd hit her.
Hmm?
And then Louis got shot 6 inches over. We'd be digging another grave. I really thought you were dead, Clem.
Sorry to
It's just
disappoint.
everything is so fucked right now.
Whew.
You know? It's really good to see you again. It's good to see you too.
She at least did a
Just
bit.
wish
Yeah,
Rachel and the
she
others felt
tried.
the same. Louis and I told them what happened in the woods. That woman who attacked you, Lily. So you do know her. We were wondering. Who the hell is she? I mean,
She's
know you
horrible.
work
I
with
barely remember.
her
Oh, we
group.
were friends.
She is
always has
horrible.
been. Her dad was a racist asshole. And she defended everything he did.
And we
Great,
smashed his
as
head
if
with
we
a
didn't
block
have
of
more
salt.
than enough dickheads already.
She murdered someone in our group, gunned him down during an argument.
Because
Carly
we
was her
squished their
name.
head, his
She
head.
refused to let Lily push her around. It was right at the start. I haven't seen Lily since.
I believe you.
But
There's something else. Willie said someone was with you at the gates.
James, he saved me and AJ, let us stay in his camp for the night.
But why did you bring him here? You led him right to us.
We don't even care,
I
though.
mean, he's a stranger, Clem.
Can you really
Look,
trust
he's
him?
not with the Raiders. He lives by
I
himself
do.
in the woods.
I trust him.
Willie
He
said
saved our
he's
life.
wearing, I don't know, animal skins or something.
No, not quite.
He was wearing walker skin. That's how he gets past herds. He can guide them too.
Like a little shepherd.
Okay.
I wouldn't have brought him here if I thought he was a threat.
It's not that I don't trust you. I'm just worried about the others and what they might do.
Oh, come on.
They didn't even get a chance to mourn Brody and Marlon before these child-snatching assholes showed up. And then you two come back after we thought you were dead. Now they're confused, and no one knows how to feel about AJ.
But
Finally,
you made a mistake.
AJ
That's
is
the
the least of their
confusion
worries.
over.
I know, but everything is such a mess. They're scared and angry, and they're looking for someone to blame. I mean, they kicked you out. How am I supposed to make them change their minds about you? It was decided. 5-3 against.
Yep, Violet's the leader.
I know it feels
I
like
told
it
you,
shouldn't
didn't
matter,
I?
but they were afraid of you. Both of you.
You don't have to. Let me convince them.
I told
James
you
told
she
me what
would
Lily
be,
and
didn't
Abel
I?
would do next. He said they'll get more people and guns and come attack us. Take everyone here.
How the hell would he know?
He's watched them for a while. They're at war with another community. They take people to fight for
I don't want to
them.
bring up Marlon if I can.
Child
Is that what happened to Minnie
soldiers.
and Sophie? They turn them into soldiers?
Yeah.
It'll happen to us too if we don't stop them.
Minnie didn't even like killing walkers.
So
Look
it
at this
transitions
place.
there. I was like,
It's
eh.
a fortress.
Not really a fortress, is it?
With a little work, we could make this place really hard to attack.
You could,
you
but it's not
actually
really a
know how to do that?
fortress.
Yeah, I was part of a siege once in a town called Richmond.
And that went really well, didn't it?
Let me show you.
Hashtag
Well-
cancer patients.
No, that was New Frontier, wasn't it?
It was, yeah. Okay, so we
So-
don't really want them to get this far. Fortifying the walls never works.
What do you mean it never works? You kind of have to do that.
Divide the courtyard.
Yeah, like, you know,
I think probably dividing the courtyard would be best.
dividing the courtyard meaning what?
I'm assuming like a maze.
I don't think so, but I think you have to pick all these options anyway, so...
The courtyard's pretty wide open, not a lot of cover. We should flip the picnic tables, narrow down the pathways through it.
So we'll know which way they're coming.
At the very least, it'll give us protection if they get past these walls.
Yes. Okay,
Yeah,
we
there you
are
go.
actually gonna have to talk
We've
about
got
that.
good, strong walls. We need to make them hard to climb over, so the raiders have to come in through the gates.
We used to keep barbed wire in the greenhouse.
This
traps.
is where we should make our stand.
Yeah.
There's
Not
one
where we
way
should
in,
make our
the front,
stand. They shouldn't get
and then
this
there's
far.
the big central staircase. If we rig that path with traps, we can pull back here.
We're gonna go
Well,
home
you
alone
gotta
on these
attack us.
motherfuckers.
I like it.
Ooh, greenhouse.
Well, you guys don't use the greenhouse anymore, do you?
No, we used to. Then we lost someone out there. Walkers overran the place and Marlon wouldn't let us go back.
Hang on.
Safe zone.
We need to get that barbed wire so they can't climb
How
the
is
walls.
that part of the safe zone then, if it's inside the walls?
I'll go.
Are you sure? It's gonna be swarming with walkers by now.
Okay, what the
That
hell's
makes no
going on?
sense.
Pass.
Well, he told me she was back, but I was like, no way. Violet wouldn't just go against what we all decided.
Shh! Would you keep it down? The little boy's asleep. His fever's already going down, Clem. He's gonna be okay.
Yay!
Great. We're just giving them our medicine too.
Mitch,
Do you
those
need it?
people who shot Lewis, they're arming up to attack the school. We need Clem's help.
Like hell we do. For all we know, she's one of them.
One
She's
of them.
not.
One
If
of
you
them.
saw their leader's
They did
blue
shoot
Clem's
AJ.
neck,
I mean,
no
that
doubt.
much is
Use
perfectly
your head,
evident to
Mitch.
see.
You saw
Yeah.
AJ on your way in. If I was with the Raiders, why would they have hurt him like that?
How do I know? Maybe he shot one of their friends.
Mitch!
Clem's going to the
Squint.
greenhouse to find barbed wire and anything else she thinks we need for the fight, and you're going to help her.
No, I'm not.
Yes,
I
you
really don't
are.
think
It's
it's
too
wise.
dangerous for her to go by
He's
herself.
like genuinely the kind of
You're
person that would
good
just push
and
us straight into
Oh,
a
yeah.
walker.
I can go too. You know, to...
Yep, he's gonna
Peace.
murder Ruby and blame you.
Fuck, Vi. Since when are you the one making the calls?
Ooh!
Since no one else stepped the fuck up.
Yeah, Mitch.
These two will meet you at the gate, and you can head to the greenhouse once I've explained the situation.
See you there.
Smell you later.
I'm so sorry, little dude. Please be okay.
Oh, he's regretful.
Redemption for Lewis. Yeah, we understand, Lewis. It's okay.
Hopefully you realize now what you did, though.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, I'm still sort of boggled at the idea that they have a greenhouse which is inside the walls of the school and yet is suddenly not safe.
Maybe walkers can dig.
No, I don't think, but...
It was a joke.
Alright, they obviously they've had their safe zone marked out for some time, but I guess there's a gate in the way. I don't know, it's a
I
bit
didn't realize
inconsistent.
How long it's been. How much it's
You're
changed.
gonna go in and there's gonna be potatoes everywhere.
You'd hope. Free food.
Potatoes grow like nobody's business.
This ain't budging.
So do raspberries.
You gonna stand there sulking all day? You gonna do something useful?
Well, we need that barbed wire. There must be another way in.
Hence the walkers. If it was long, the walkers wouldn't be able to get in.
Time to examine. Collectibles can be found in the world.
Are you okay?
Find a way
It's
in.
been so long since I was here.
Who
I used
died
to
here?
love this place. But it's so overgrown. I'll be fine. Let's just find a way in.
I would like to know a bit more about this, but okay.
Maybe Mitch will tell you, and it'll be about, you know, trying to make you feel bad for making them go back. A boar skull.
It's the second skull we've got.
Mm-hmm.
Wild boar. Not too many in these parts, but they were more common where I grew up. I used to hunt them with my old man when I was little. They make terrible noises when they die.
I like it. It'll
Squeak!
look good on my wall.
Squeak!
Let's just pick up the dirty skull. Okay.
Wild boar skull for our bedroom, for now.
Our bedroom that we left all of our stuff in.
Well, our stuff is in air quotes, obviously.
Picture that AJ drew.
Yeah, that's the
definitely-
one thing that's yours.
No, we got drawn a picture from
Yeah, Tennessee, but
Ken,
that's his drawing.
so that's obviously inspect, and we can talk. So I think we should probably talk.
Talk first, then inspect. Yeah. Alright, you're gonna be a mopey little whiny
What
little
do you
bit.
want?
Nothing.
We've not had a chance to
You're
make a
only here
relationship
because
with you
we're
yet.
desperate, you know, so don't get comfy. If we survive these raiders, You and I are gonna have words.
We're having
Let's
words right
survive
now.
First.
Really? That's it?
That's
Okay.
it.
Right, there's no other stuff to collect around here, is there?
Not that I can tell, but it'd be kind of hard to see them anyway.
I can't see shit.
Well, there's too much condensation on the inside.
Condensation. That's a big word for you.
Shut up.
That's a big $5 word for
right,
you.
let's go up the ladders then. That's obviously the
Yep.
nice way, isn't it? Oh, no.
Looky Loo. Climb the
Oh, no,
ladder.
it is a nice way.
That window. I bet we can get in there.
Good spot. Mitch, come here and give me a boost.
Wait. Make her go first. We send the one we don't mind losing.
Ooh.
That's an ugly thing to say.
That's
I'll go
you,
first.
Mitch.
I don't mind.
Figured you'd fight it.
Yeah,
Thanks,
well,
Clem.
We haven't fought anything.
Ruby will remember that.
Holler if one grabs you.
We haven't
Otherwise,
fought
we'll come
anything
as
so
soon as you
far,
give
have
the all
we?
clear.
Right.
What's stronger than
The
that?
door opens.
Ruby just said, holler if one grabs you. What are they gonna do?
Fuck knows.
Walkers?
There's nothing in
Couple of dead ones. Nope, still alive.
here. Oh, he was so bored.
You do it. Oh. I was gonna say you still should have the knife. But get the knife. Find a weapon. Grab knife. Oh wow, that was quick. Got
To
it.
be fair, it's a short space. It's a small space, isn't it?
Yeah, but even so, they're slow.
I'm fine.
Uh-oh. Two more?
Left first, methinks.
Yeah, he's a lot closer.
Come on.
There you go. Nice and easy.
Is that it?
Do you hear any walkers? You got 'em. Calm down.
God, he's such a prick.
I'm coming. I'll get the door open.
Ta-da!
Not bad.
Really?
As if I need your approval, Mitch.
They gon'
Oh,
fuck.
No, they ain't.
Wild ginger. Eastern prickly pear. Jerusalem artichoke. False Solomon seal.
Fancy plant
Find that
names.
barbed wire and anything else that
The
might be
medicine,
useful.
I think.
Well, she was saying, oh, condensation, that's a big word for you. And then she suddenly gets all that out. It's like,
You seem happy.
You can only eat the same bland rabbit stew so many times before you go crazy. These herbs are gonna do wonders for morale. You wait and see.
well, it's still going to be rabbit stew.
But I can still collect stuff, can't I?
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. The lawnmower. Wow, what an amazing piece of interactability.
Could be a weapon.
Or use it to dig a grave. You weren't
They should
there
already
when we
have a
dug the
shovel.
holes for Marlin and Brody. We had to use cups and bowls. Took forever.
Guess that explained my question.
What question?
Surely they would have already had a shovel to dig the graves. But he said they had to use cups and bowls.
Find something?
Yep, maybe useful.
A trowel. Good for digging. Ooh, that's a nice weapon.
That is a good weapon.
Yeah, I'm just going to stick this into my back pocket. Good for getting past locks. Shears. Are they blunt?
Yes! Dibs!
Excuse me?
We already have two weapons.
Yeah, I suppose. I'd rather have a knife than a pair of
Did you find
shears.
anything?
Yeah.
What do you think?
Okay, just asking.
You know, the barbed wire idea is smart, I'll give you that. Those assholes try and climb our walls, they'll tear their guts out. I kinda like to see that.
Yeah, you picked the wrong moment to try and move the microphone stand.
What other moment is there?
A loading screen?
There aren't very many of them.
Well, then wait for a loading screen.
Oh, the fucking things.
Yeah, I don't know why you're messing around with it now.
Damn thing, then.
Alrighty, let's explore. So, let's see.
So that I can
Ooh,
actually do stuff.
pick a mushroom.
Some mushrooms are edible.
I've already spoken to you about the way that we do this.
Mysterious mushroom. Probably not edible. Interesting. So you could actually eat that
Rob,
mushroom.
How do I get this to stay stationary? instead
Eat
of
mushroom?
dropping down?
You probably need to
Seriously.
rotate around.
What? I can't do what, like that?
Well, that's one way of doing it.
Well, that's stupid. Now it's backwards.
Well, then it's backwards. It doesn't really matter which way as long as you're facing the right direction.
Oh.
Alrighty, so... Yeah, I think the only other thing here is to eat the mushroom, but it does have a question mark over it, so it's kind of questionable. Yep,
What?
not edible.
This was for science.
You things were weird. Right, I'm really struggling here.
Edible! Yeah, you got a trophy.
I'm really struggling here. Can you hold this?
Okay. So, what else is there left to do here?
This is not. Oh wait, hang
Ah.
on. Got it. Here, give it.
Pry opening the cabinets.
Is that the only other thing to do?
That's the only thing I saw. Ta-da! There we are.
Barbed wire. A lot of it, too.
That should keep the raiders from climbing our walls.
In really good condition.
We can use these.
For what?
We can make bombs out of these.
For more than
Bombs?
growing
Are you
flowers.
Serious?
Totally.
Or you could
It's
actually
the
grow
kind of
food.
stuff I made back home.
He used to blow shit up. That's why he's a troubled youth.
Guilty. I just need some propane and something to create a spark.
Oh yeah, just some
We'll have
propane.
ourselves a nice
'Cause that's
little
roundabout.
homemade explosive.
Handsome Handyman missed that edible trophy the first time around.
Oh.
To be fair, when it says that the mushroom's probably not edible, you're a bit like, is that gonna...
Also, what's
Give
the
me a
worst that
game
can happen?
over?
Oh, we get a game over, so we have to do it again. You
Yeah.
know, like,
So I think now you can interact with the bookcase.
what, this one?
Yep. No, that's not a bookcase.
What?
The bookcase that's covering the door. It's behind you. There you are.
If I remember right, there's a science lab through that door. Maybe there's propane in there. Come on, help me move this thing.
God damn, you are so fidgety.
I know.
Just stop moving. Dum dum dum.
Kina.
Okay, let's see what's inside.
Open sesame.
Zombies?
Well, you'd hope not, because the door was covered, but...
Zombie. Oh my god, she's like grown into the wall.
Mm-hmm. Get off me! Ew.
What's going on? You all right?
No,
Oh,
I'm
you had a
scarred for
scare,
life.
That's all.
So you didn't jump to help, Mitch?
Oh no.
What?
It's the person they lost.
Who was she?
Miss Martin. Our nurse at the school. She stayed when all the others left. God. She looks...
Terrible.
Better than the other one.
No, I don't think so. I mean, the green is a nice
They
touch, but
recognize her.
she's not human.
She's just like all the others.
She's not your friend. She's just fertilizer, helping the plants grow.
That's right, Clem. Be very
You
insensitive
wouldn't
about
get
it.
Or care.
Your relationship with Ruby has changed.
Oops. Was that
Yeah,
right?
I knew you were gonna go. As soon as you picked the wrong option there, I was like, yep, that's gonna be bad times.
Oh, but we don't have
How
to
could
kill
you be
her.
so heartless?
Why? She's not doing anything. No, I'm not gonna.
You have to.
No, I don't.
You have to.
It might time out.
Pimmsy, the game is not going to move forward unless you do this.
We don't know this.
Alright, well, we'll sit here for another 15 minutes, shall we? You got something to talk about?
It might time out. We don't know.
Okay. So, to date the video, Sony released their State of Play Direct thing the other day, and they showed off a new trailer for Final Fantasy VII Remake. And it looks very good, although
All right, I get the idea.
it appears that it's still an episodic game rather than having everything in one go. I'm looking forward to it, but I don't know if we'll get it on PS4 or PlayStation 5. Who knows?
Just need a minute.
Come on, guys. Help me find that propane and we can get out of here.
I really want to make it up with Ruby.
Yeah, well, too late for that. Alright.
Necessarily too late.
Find the bomb components.
Ms. Martin meant a lot to you, huh?
She was the only one who stayed. She saw us for what we were. Bunch of kids who no one wanted. She loved us when nobody else did. Like, really loved us.
Yeah, I've known people like that.
I guess everyone has.
Well, that was a nice touch, but your relationship hasn't changed, so ultimately it was fruitless.
Ugh, looks like piss.
Dare you to drink it?
Not in a million years.
I would
Wimp.
definitely drink it if it gave me the option.
Really? Even though it could poison you?
I ate the mushroom.
Yeah, true.
Mitch, is this useful?
Fucking A. I was hoping there'd be one of those. That's an igniter. We can use it to create a spark. Now we just have to find propane. We can blast those motherfuckers to hell.
Yeah. Propane and propane accessories. Ooh. Beaker? Flask?
Let's talk to him.
You seem to know a lot about bombs.
I made my first one when I was 8.
Oh, wow.
Really?
He's a
Blew up
pyromaniac.
the garage. It was awesome. Though
You're only
Dad didn't
supposed to
think it was
blow the
awesome.
bloody doors
Dad
off.
gave me a chemistry set to keep me from fighting the neighbors.
Why would you fight the neighbors?
I had a lot of energy. I had to use it somehow. And they didn't like my face.
And that's a reference not very many people are going to get.
What, the Italian Job? I think many people will get that. I think less people will get my meep reference.
I was imitating the kids from St. Trinian's that were imitating the Italian Job.
Oh, what? That's how deep you were going in?
Yeah, that's why I was being like acting like kid voice.
That was your
They're
kid
kids.
voice?
He was a
anything?
kid.
I don't know what this is.
It was a reference to that. That's why I said
Right,
not very
okay.
many people are going to get it.
See, because you did the standard Cockney accent, which is the Michael Caine accent, and that's where people will get the reference from. But you decided to go one level deeper.
Yeah.
There was a thing to interact with in that cupboard.
What was that?
Oh, it's a
Oh,
propane
yeah,
tank.
we don't want
Actually,
that.
yeah, you avoid that for the time being.
Is this English?
There's
No.
platinum, iridium, podium, iridium, doodly 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 doodly. Botanist. Ooh, Venus flytrap.
Feed me, Seymour.
Beautiful and deadly. Gatherer. I think that's probably you've got all the collectibles in this episode now.
Do you think?
I mean, I'm not so sure, but that Gatherer trophy was a silver one rather than a bronze one. So, yeah.
Let's hope there's gas in it.
Mash. Weak baby arms.
Yeah, perfect. Here.
Big, strong, manly arms. Yeah.
Good find. Now we have everything we need.
Fuel for the
Considering
bomb.
you
Back
just
and tell the
stood
others.
there for the whole time.
We have to bury Ms. Martin first.
Really?
Barrier? Why bother? It's a walker. Help me drag it out back. We can burn it.
No, that's a waste of fuel.
Ms. Martin's the reason we're all alive.
And
She deserves a proper burial here. Next to the greenhouse she loved.
In with the
That way the others
vegetables
won't have
so
to
they
see her
grow
like
all
this.
weird.
Mm-hmm.
She's been dead for years.
Bury
There's no
her.
point.
I'll help you bury her. It's the right thing to do for someone you cared about.
Thank you so much.
And now Pimmsy
It's
feels
not
good
her.
again.
It's a walker. Fine, whatever. I'm not wasting my energy on that thing.
Objectively the right decision.
That is objectively the right decision,
Yep.
but out of the two, I don't want to waste fuel.
Mm-hmm.